Yo, mambo vipi bana? Wananiita Mjiko Mfalme ama ukipenda Dennis Milimo. Welcome to Mpasho. Na leo tutakuwa napiga story na one of the actors pamoja na filmmakers ambao hapa wameweza kushinda awards nyingi sana hapa nchini Kenya. Anaitwa Peter KAWA. Bro, mambo vipi?
Salamu sana bro.
Kupo?
Yeah.
Yes, good to see you.
Good to see you too man.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year bana. Hapo nasikia ni wakwetu.
Nilikuwa nasikia walio wanaambiana Happy New Year mpaka 2020 mpaka April pale.
Yes. Ndio sherehe ziendelee tu kule kwa.
So how are you?
Salama sana man.
Yes. How is the year taking you fast? Sasa tuko February.
Yes. So far so good. Kuna hopes.
Yes.
Kuna matumaini kabisa, and then there is that aura of vitu zinasonga. Ministry kuna venye imekuwa kitupigia debe kuanzia last year.
Yes.
And this year you can now see ya kwamba kuna vitu zinaanza kuivana pole pole.
Yes.
So there's a lot of hope.
Nice. Nice. Peter, for you are manager first. You manage talents out here. Yeah. You are an actor.
Yes.
Then you're also a filmmaker. Yes. So there's something that has been happening in the film industry, especially if I can mention. There are few people, I will not mention names, but they are complaining when it comes to working environment. For you as a filmmaker, how do you always ensure that the people environment that you are working within is conducive for all this, to make your film happen, and also the people you're working with are satisfied?
Structures.
Yes.
I'll start with structures. Structures will enable people to work within a framework.
Yeah.
In the event that something goes wrong, there are always policies that can bring you back to line. When people wanavutana kule, you can always go back to a brand book and say, guys, this is how it's supposed to be done.
Yes.
So when I got into management, I wanted to help professionalize the industry. The industry, as I told you back in the day, you realize that it was just amorphous.
Yes.
Vitu zina happen tu kwa sababu kuna passion.
Yeah.
But ndio vitu kuna biashara pia, lazima kuwe na mtaratara fulani. Books lazima zikuwe sawa.
Yes.
Branding yako lazima kuwe on point, communication yako lazima iwe sawa.
Yes.
So that's why I had to get into management to see how we can start one by one. I cannot start with a big.
Yeah.
Siwezi enda kwa kampuni mzima nianze kusema this is how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
Anza na mmoja. Chukua wa pili, wa tatu. With time you realize you're creating a community.
Yes.
And that is what we are working towards. Just how do we professionalize the industry? Show people that they are success stories. I know you are going to go to AZZIAD at some point in the conversation. But AZZIAD has been one of those reasons why I believe inawezekana.
Yes.
Inawezekana to start from an individual point of view and even to a corporate point of view.
Yes.
And even institutions are you know, the fact that kuna mtaratara, kuna institutions, kuna guidelines, then I believe that is when we can have an industry. Right now we're still in a sector.
Yeah.
Mwisho kabisa kumalizia maybe pia hizo mikakati zinasaidia pia, I mean mtaratara zinasaidia pia in terms of what is that word I'm looking for? Checks and balances.
Yeah.
You know, when a producer is not happy with how I have worked, who does she complain to?
Yeah.
Yes, they can go and complain to the actor, but we need someone they can be accountable to, and that is why for me I've really been advocating for the creation of associations, the creation of guilds, or farming up of activities a guild, so that we can all speak from one voice, so that producer akikwazika na watu kama watano atasema hey, actors guild, mbona watu wenyewe wananisumbua? Then actors guild wenyewe wako na codes and conduct, wanakuja wanaambia watu wenyewe wasi tunaenda tusikizana bana, mkienda set kuja na line zako, ukienda set behave in a vile.
Yes.
So I might talk till forever, but I hope point yangu imefika.
Yeah, the point is the home actually.
Yes.
So you have talked about AZZIAD. Yes. There's a talent that we have managed, and true to itself, it is out there. What wanaiona and is doing good on the market. Yes. How do you guys ensure that the brands that you guys pick to work with, is there a criteria that you say we can do this, we cannot do this, we can work with these brands, we cannot work with this?
At the beginning of every year since 2018, we've always had meetings with all our talents. Tunakaa chini tunauliza, so last year kulikuwaje? What worked, what didn't work? You know, ni nani tulijaribu nikakataa, ni nani tulijaribu kutukona, ama ni wagani tunakaa kuna potential, and then how do we add new guys on the list? So for us, we work with what works with the talent. We don't force things on the talent. We do an evaluation, a SWOT analysis on the individual, and then tunaanza kuona what works for them, and then we start proposing. But then unaona uko start into fashion, how about if we work with LC Waikiki? How about if we work with Nike, stuff like that? So that is how we plan our year, so that in the event that something comes that was not part of our plan, it's very easy for us to say, yo guys, thank you for the opportunity, and especially for the consideration, but mpango yetu kwa hii mwaka haiko hivyo. Maybe next time, who knows? Ama if anything, kwa sasa tumeingiana na competitor fulani wako, wacha tumalizane na yeye, tukimalizana then we will knock on you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. A quick question on managing, you know, AZZIAD is from generation, the Gen Z generation. Yes. How is it working with this generation?
I've never made it. Sijai feature. Hata kwa mtandao ukienda utapata sana sana. I like calling her Sumbua. And ukweli ni yeye ni Sumbua.
Yeye ni Sumbua.
We are always, you know, pulling back and forth. And for a good reason.
Yeah.
The beauty of this generation is these guys are not bound by vile sisi tuligrow.
True.
Sisi tuligrow na mzee akiingia kwa nyumba simama.
Yes.
Ukiona mzee msimamie kwa gari, msalimie na this generation, my friend, wanajia. They are rebels with a cause.
Yes.
However, I think it's a good thing. It's giving them confidence even to interact with other people. It is giving them confidence to even express themselves. Things that we back in our day we could not.
Yes.
Kuna vitu ulikuwa na umwandani lakini huwezi ongea kwa sababu unaambiwa wewe ni mwanaume. But this generation is they are finding a space where they can speak confidently, and not just to each other, but even to the world globally through their social media platforms.
Yes.
So with her, I think what we're experiencing as well is, in as much as we want to impose a lot of CCV operating, you have to learn from her as well. And the beauty of it, what she believes works. You know, and even many of the other influencers we work with, you realize that wanakuwa vichwa ngumu but it works. Sisi wengine tunasema lazima uende shule, ufanye.
This is the route.
This is the route. Wanachukua ile wanairarua hivi script wanaweka kando, wanasema sisi tunajua. And it's working for them.
Yes.
You know, so what we just need to do is, once it's working for them, how do you mold it and make sure that it's not energy that is just all over the place.
Yes. Nice. So there's something that is always going on social media and all that, protecting your talents when it comes to social media hate and criticism. And how do you guys take in criticism as far as talent management is concerned? Na pia ile feelings ya na wewe pia umekuja sana, unajua there's that side of professionalism. Na pia there's need to tell somebody that you are overstepping.
We have a PR team definitely that takes care of that. So that we do not also, when you are hitting back, you don't hit back in a way that wewe mwenyewe pia utakuja ushtakiwe ama pia utaonekana mbaya. You know, we also have a legal team that now takes care of our legal redress, you know, so that ukiona imeenda sana, sisi tutafuatana. Madam lawyer, cheza kiwewe. You know, and sisi tuna step back. Yana handle kivyake kwa sababu anajua vile. However, we know that when you have a lot of these trolls, we are in a country that people are going through a lot. And they are just looking for an outlet to vent. Na wakikupatia tu kwa makosa kadogo bro, watangara na wewe. Look, bro, this is a society that ni makosa gani unaweza pata kwa Kipchoge? Kipchoge, someone who has won awards and won, you know, races, marathons out there. Such a noble man, you know, an icon. Yet unapata tu chance kadogo unasema mbona congratulate, mbona huko, you know. Siku ile there was I think there's a marathon hakutoboa kumaliza vizuri. And guys went back at him. Abel Mutua alipofiwa. You know, Abel Mutua is a darling of the industry.
True.
But alipofiwa, people turned.
That's the whole conversation.
So again, I am not saying I'm not blaming the society. But I'm simply saying I understand where they are coming from. So once you understand that, you know how to handle them. So wakija wanaanza kututusi, wanaanza kuanika vitu, sisi tunanyamaza tu. Nasema mnatupa engagement. Monetize.
Visibility.
For the fact that mnakuja kupiga kelele, sisi tuta monetize tu. Nyinyi mnakuja tunapost kitu Twitter ama na post Instagram. Nyinyi badala ya kuja kucelebrate ile content na create, nyinyi mnakuja kupiga mdomo. Sisi tunachukua hizo numbers, tunakuja tunapelekea club, nasema
this is what is happening.
Tufanye biashara. That is how we handle it.
That is a nice one, because opportunities are everywhere. It is just how you choose to pick them and move along.
How to look at them as well.
True that. So kwa question ya mwisho, I think on AZZIAD, then we move into the industry that we are mourning right now. There's a case that was in court, I think last year. How did that go? Was it settled? Or if you wish to comment on that.
So this is a matter that is already in court. So with your permission, allow me not to really indulge. But bado inaendelea. And we're just trying to say Be responsible with how you use the social media or the internet. Just be responsible, and let's see how it goes.
Yes, true that. So before we round up, what is in store for you as a Peter in terms of acting and also probably as a filmmaker? What is in store for you for 2024?
As an actor, definitely last year, towards the end of last year, I did a series.
Yes.
With the Kibanda Pictures, the same guys we did County 49 with in 2022. So we did a series, and it should be coming out mid this year. It's I will not share the name, but look out for the first sci-fi in Kenya. Yes. First sci-fi series, and that thing is dope. We were given permission to watch a bit of the scenes. Yes. Whoever is seeing this, we were given a chance to watch some of these scenes, and bro. Yes. Now it even gives you confidence to walk out and say something beautiful is coming. Something beautiful. So as an actor, that is what you should look forward to. Yes. However, at the end of the year as well, we are working on financing and shooting our second feature film. And I will not really diverge much, but it's a dance film, just showcasing our Gen Z. Yes. So we're hoping that it's going to be big. Yes. Tukutane hapa Kalasha tena to celebrate pesa. Nice. Yes. So let's look out for what Peter is always working on to put out for the film industry. Now, there's somebody out there, Peter, who wants to venture into acting, probably filmmaking and all that. A young Peter KAWA out there who says, probably when I grow up, this is something that I want to do. A word of advice to him. There's no script here. Yes. There's no script to this thing. For as long as you know that you have it, go for it. Just like you wake up in the morning and say, I need to wake up and walk. Yes. Wake up, stand up, and start following your dreams. It may start off shaky. So there are some who have started off and boom, it hits just on the off the whatever. But there are those it takes a while. But for as long as you believe in it, yes, by all means keep at it. Imagine it can work. Yes. Number 2, professionalize. Don't go into it kimalamala. Find structures, look for accountability partners, look for someone who can guide you as well. Interact a lot with people who have already gone ahead of you, and learn from them a lot. That is the only way to get into this game. Yes. Lastly, associate a lot with peers of the industry. We are, like I already mentioned to you, that we are working very closely with just make sure the Kenya Actors Guild takes shape. Yes. And join associations. Join the Kenya Actors Guild, and itakutetea na itakufunza, itakuorganizia workshops, itakusaidia in terms of negotiations na kama hizo. Yes. Nice. Sawa bana. Peter, shukran sana for speaking to us. Oh yes. One more thing. Nice. Tools. Please. There are tools. Kuna vitu zinaitwa tools za msanii. Ukiwa mkulima ni jembe. Sivyo na ile mbegu. Yes. As an actor, just always have your show reel on standby, have your headshot on standby, have a profile. Yes. On standby. Yes. So that you can always put yourself out there. Atakaye kuita kazi unamwambia hebu chungulia hizi kwanza kabla tufikie. Angalia kwanza kama inafurahisha macho. By the time unafika pale, kama kazi yako ishakutangulia, it's even easier to negotiate. You don't have to really explain too much or leave out so much. Yes. Zishakufanyia kazi. Yes. Nice. Asante sana for speaking to us. Thank you so much, man. Sawa. Asante sana. Julio, we are out.